Hello everyone. We're at the end of February and the sun is shining, and I've had this real desire to get out and start planting and start thinking about what we're going to plant. Last year at this time we were in the prospect of moving. Well, we knew we had to move, we didn't know where we were going, so we couldn't do a lot of planting. We did some in pots so that we could move some stuff, but we didn't do very much. So this year we're settled, and it's that opportunity to go, okay, what do we want to grow? What do we want to get in the earth and start connecting to? And what's so exciting is I'm seeing stuff coming up. So we created, as one of the first things, this herb bed for me. This was one of the first things that we did. And we planted, see if you guys can see it, this variegated mugwort here. Okay, there we go. Now what's so exciting is that I was out here the other day, I love mugwort, and down here I spotted 2 shoots of the mugwort growing up. So those are little babies of the mugwort. So what I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to pot those up into new plants. The other thing that we planted in here is something called ditanda. Now ditanda is also known as peppergrass, and it's in here. This has just started to come back up as well. It's an incredible flavour. It tastes obviously like pepper. It's a bit like a wasabi. So that's a really beautiful thing to have growing, because you can go and get a few leaves of that, put that into a salad, and it gives it a beautiful flavour. Really nice thing to have. We planted as well, we just kind of threw in some garlic bulbs here that were starting to shoot, and they're coming up really beautifully, really nice. That was one of the first things that I grew as a child, was garlic. I had, when I was 7, I had a herb garden, a little rockery area that was mine, and I loved planting herbs there, and I grew garlic. That was one of the things that I grew, and I loved growing it. It was so much fun. So what's really exciting is that as we look through this herb bed, the fennel here is coming up, the sorrel is coming up there. So all of these things, this is a rosemary cutting that we took from a big rosemary bush and we just stuck it in the ground. And this is a myrtle there that's coming up really nicely. We've got some goticola down here that's coming up again. So for me, growing herbs is like probably the best thing ever. You know, it's like, that's my medicine. I love working with them, I love connecting with them. And so when they're growing around me, it makes me feel so good. So I'm going to be planting some more things. I'm going to be doing a few videos of what I'm planting. I'm going to be getting some seeds going today, and we're just going to start connecting to this beautiful nature that is all around us and start growing. So I'm going to do some videos of my journey with the growing. I'm not an expert gardener by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not an expert grower, but I love it, and I love connecting to the plants. So I'm just going to be sharing it from that fun perspective of how I'm doing it. It won't be like Gardener's World, it won't be in straight lines and order. So I'll talk to you soon.